Napababa ng 1 percentage point ang taripa na ipapataw sa mga produkto ng Pilipinas na for export sa Amerika. Kasunod ito ng pulong ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos at US President Donald Trump. Saksi si Sandra Aguinaldo.
Si US President Donald Trump ang sumalubong kay Pangulong Bongbong Marcos pagdating sa White House. May patikim din si Trump sa pagpupulungan bago pa man sila magsimula.
I just want to say it's an honor to have you. We're going to talk about trade today, and we do a lot of business with you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Of course, we're all very happy to be here to once again reaffirm the very strong ties between the Philippines and the United States, ties that go back over 100 years.
Matapos ang pulong, agad na inilabas ni Trump sa social media ang napagkasunduan. 19% aniya ang taripang babayaran para sa mga i-export ng Pilipinas sa Amerika. Mas mababayad sa 20% na orihinal na planong ipataw sana simula ngayong Agosto. Sabi pa ni Trump, tuluyang bubuksan ang merkado ng Pilipinas at hindi papatawa ng kahit anong taripa ang mga produkto ng Amerika na ipinapasok sa Pilipinas. Gayunman, nilinaw ni Pangulong Marcos na para lang sa piling sektor ang zero tariff na binanggit ni Trump sa kanyang post.
There were certain markets that they were asked to be open that are presently and right now are not open. The major areas that he said were automobiles, because we have a tariff on American automobiles. We will open that market.
Ibig sabihin, wala nang taripang ipapataw sa mga kotseng in-import mula sa Amerika. Lalakihan din ng Pilipinas ang dami ng ini-import na produkto.
The other side of that is an increased importation from the United States for soy products, wheat products, and pharma, actually, medicines, para makamura naman yung maging mas mura yung gamot natin.
Tanong sa Pangulo, hindi kaya lugi ang Pilipinas dito?
That's how negotiations go. We managed to bring down the 20% tariff rate for the Philippines to 19%. Now, 1% might seem like a very small concession. However, when you put it in real terms, it is a significant achievement.
Tinawag din ni Trump ang Pangulo na very good and tough negotiator. Tinalakay rin sa meeting ang defense and security.
He was very inquisitive about the situation in our country, what are the threats that we have to worry about, and how are the other countries around ASEAN, Asia Pacific reacting to what's going on in West Philippine Sea, including the status of the different militaries around the area. We covered a great deal of ground.
Tinanong ng media si Marcos kung paano niya babalansehin ang ugnayan niya sa Amerika at China.
There is no need, in a sense, to balance, as you characterize it, to balance our relationship within the United States and China, simply because our foreign policy is an independent one, and we are essentially concerned with the defense of our territory and the exercise of our sovereign rights.
And I don't mind if he gets along with China, because we're getting along with China very well, because I think he has to do what's right for his country. I've always said, make the Philippines great again, do whatever you need to do.
Kaugnay naman sa planong magtayo ng pasilidad para sa produksyon ng mga armas sa dating base militar ng Amerika sa Subic, sabi ni Trump mahalaga ito sa dalawang bansa.
Very important, otherwise we need ammunition. We're going to end up in a few months, we'll have more ammunition than any country has ever had.
The United States is assisting the Philippines in what we call our self-reliance defense program, which is to allow us to be self-reliant and to be able to stand our own 2 feet, whatever the circumstances that occur in the future.
Sa kanilang meeting, formal na ring inimbita ni Marcos si Trump na bumisita sa Pilipinas.
When are you coming to the Philippines, sir? Soon. For the ASEAN?
Mula dito sa Washington, D.C., para sa GMA Integrated News, Sandra Aguinaldo, ang inyong saksi.
Mga kapuso,
Maging una sa saksi. Mag-subscribe sa GMA Integrated News sa YouTube para sa iba't ibang balita.